Yeezy.com just dropped a bunch of new items currently now available online spontaneously. So let's break it down, look at each garment, each piece, and their up close details one by one. So let's get started. First up, we have the new BB01 reversible nylon bomber jacket, and this one comes in at 3 colorways. You have the navy blue that reverses out into a light blue. You also have the olive bomber jacket, which reverses out to a brown inner lining. And you also have the black variation, which reverses into yet again another brown lining. Always love items like this, which you can reverse and wear in multiple different occasions based off the color scheme you're going for, and this one comes in at $80. Next up, we have the BB02 mock neck collared bomber jacket. Love the simplicity of this one, and this one just comes in at the black colorway as well, and this one is also priced at $80. This piece, super easy to style, and this one I'll definitely be grabbing. Next up, another new addition to the website is the $40 zip-up hoodies. This one is a fleece back zip-up hoodie, and it comes in at 2 different colorways, which is a navy blue, as you can see on the screen, as well as a gray variation. Unfortunately, no on-body images of this one yet. However, this does look like a piece that is going to fit a little bit oversized. As you can notice on the actual product photos itself, it does feature a drop shoulder, which does lead me to believe that it's going to fit more towards that boxy and oversized silhouette. And then next up, we have the JC04 cotton Parker jacket. This is based around the M65 military style jacket and also comes in at the price point of $80 in a beautiful rich brown colorway. Absolutely love the look of this one. This is cotton lined, and it also has a concealed hood within the top collar of the jacket. This is definitely a piece that really sends me back to the previous Yeezy seasons, definitely taking a lot more from that military type aesthetic. And honestly, I'm all here for it. I love this piece. I'll be picking this one up. And then next up, we have the JC07 leather bomber jacket. This one also does feature a hood and comes in at the price point of surprisingly $60, which is very reasonable, especially comparing it to the other previously released leather pieces. Of course, this piece is also coming in with PU leather, which is to be assumed for the lower price point, especially comparable to leather jackets out there, which range in the hundreds. As you can see, it's got an elasticated waistband as well as elasticated sleeves, and I am in love with this piece. I think they've just nailed that aged aesthetic here. As you can see, zoomed up, the leather gives off this almost worn in crackled texture throughout, which I love. And once again, I'm surprised this piece is priced at $60. Super reasonable. One I will be picking up without doubt. I love this piece. I cannot wait to get this one in. And without doubt, this is my favorite fit from the entire new drop. I love this washed out pants with the boots and the leather jacket. Absolutely clean. Oh, so good. And then next up, we have the JC09 cotton canvas work jacket, which is definitely my second favorite item on this list, right behind the leather jacket. And this one is also priced at a reasonable price of $60. And I'm loving this new pricing that Yeezy's doing. The 2 colorways featured on this jacket is a washed out gray variation, which personally I love. I feel like I would get the most wear out of it, as that matches my aesthetic the most. However, that's not to downgrade the beige variation, which now you can see on screen. I love this one. Very reminiscent to that sort of vintage style Carhartt jacket, and I'm all here for it. I will definitely be picking up both these 2 pieces. These are so sick, and I'm glad Yeezy is going back once again to those workwear roots, and I feel like this is honestly the most excited I've been for Yeezy in quite a while. And then next up, we have the RC03 black coated raincoat, and this one is again bringing me back a few years ago when we got the Yeezy Gap Balenciaga items, and I think this is very reminiscent of that collection. I'm definitely getting that vibe. And shout out to whoever styled this item, because I feel like this didn't even make me just want to buy the raincoat, which of course it has, but it also made me want to buy that duffel bag. I think overall this is a great styled piece, something quite simple that you can throw on with any sort of black fit and it will just work. And I do like that it also features a concealed hood, which you can take away. Unfortunately, that isn't shown throughout any of the product images. I don't think I'd be wearing the hood out anyways, but I do love this item, and once again, another piece that I will be picking up. And I mean, considering it's coming in at $80 for 100% nylon, I feel like the price to reward ratio is pretty high. However, next up is an item that I'm actually not a big fan of. The only 2 items on this list that I don't really enjoy, and that is the WB04 lightweight windbreaker. This one comes in at $40 and is made of a lightweight ripstop. It's also unlined, which means it's not going to be as structured as a few other items on this list. This one comes in at 2 different colorways. You've got a light green as well as a brown, and I don't think I'm a big fan of either of these colorways. I think the actual tone of the colorways is just not exactly my vibe. I'm sure someone out there could style it, but for me, $40, it doesn't really feel like a piece I'm drawn to, and I won't be picking up. However, moving from tops to bottoms now, we're looking at the WD01 cotton work denim. This one comes in at $40 and is made of 100% cotton and also features more of that straight leg denim type fit. It's also featured in 2 different colorways. You have one, which is the all black variant, as well as 2, which is a more beige cream tone. However, none of these items are actually shown on body, so I'm not too sure of how they're actually looking on the models, which I will be hoping they will be uploading some model shots soon to give us a little bit more of an idea of how they'll actually fit throughout the images. purchase. So for now, I will be passing on this one purely because I don't know what it actually looks like on body, but for the price, it's not a bad shout if you're willing to take that risk. However, moving into my favorite bottoms on this list and two items which I will be picking up is the WP01 cotton work pants. Now these ones are available in two different colorways and come in at $40 with 100% cotton. You've got a washed out gray variant which also matches the washed out counterpart for the worker jacket, and you've also got that beige variant which also again matches the cotton workers jacket. Now I love that you've got this matching tone for both. However, I feel like it would be great to mix and match, and I feel like they've just really nailed that vintage style washing which I really do enjoy, almost like that sun faded element. And I will mention that they do look like they fit quite baggy, which I am excited about, and I feel like they're doing that for a reason, and that's because hopefully we've got those new Yeezy boots coming out soon which are going to be quite big, oversized, and obviously you want a big pant which is going to fill it out to sort of give you that whole and full look overall for your outfit. You know, the rule of thirds, you want to fill out your outfit proportionally. And for $40, without doubt, looking at them both on body, I feel like this is a piece which is a no-brainer. I will be picking up both variations. This is definitely a cop for anyone who likes that washed out aesthetic. You honestly can't go wrong here. We're paying $40, basically Uniqlo prices, and for what at least I'm looking at online, it seems to be worth it. And I mean, that pretty much completes our breakdown of everything that's new and available currently on Yeezy.com. And I've also got to shout out Yeezy's marketing team because they just sent me this blank email that says update on Yeezy.com. That was literally it. Didn't say anything about some new items or a post or a screenshot of at least one of these items. So I kind of like this mysterious email that just shows up and says update, click on this link, which obviously led me to make this video and purchase a ton of items. So hey, I guess it worked. That being said, without doubt, my favorite items from this drop has to be the leather jacket, followed by the two different worker jackets, and followed once again by that raincoat. And honestly, I haven't been this excited about a Yeezy drop in such a long time, and it really gets me excited for not only this drop, but where the brand is headed and what direction they're going in, because I feel like we're getting more colors, more variants, more unique fits, different materials, and that gives me hope for the future. With that being said, guys, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to drop a like down below. It's the best way of letting me know that you guys are enjoying the content and want to see more from me in the future. With that being said, hope to see you there. See ya.